shit. Here we go again.
Hey viewers, Raghav Guladi here. The most warmest welcome to Let's Be Informative. I will bring you the most informative videos on the whole YouTube. So before starting the video guys, I would first request you to hit the like button and do subscribe my channel with the notification bell to not to miss my upcoming incredible, awesome, informative videos. Also join my Discord server, link I will give you in the description. Do join it guys. I will provide you trailers. Also follow me on Twitter, link I will again give you in the description. Do follow me guys. So guys, today we will talk about movies. Yes guys, we will talk about the top 10 best movies in the world.
Oh my god! Wow! Oh my god!
So are you guys ready? I'm very excited. So let's get started. So let's talk about the 10th one, The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Rings 2001. Its rating is 8.8. A movie made by Peter Jackson which earned 88.83 crores. Its ranking is 8.8 out of 10. J.R.R. Tolkien's books were brought to life as fans were transported to Middle-earth, where Frodo Baggins and a band of heroes set out to destroy the powerful One Ring before Sauron can use it for evil. The film wonderfully introduces this beautiful world and its characters. The simple yet thrilling quest is filled with fun, terror and action. It's not hard to see why fans were immediately drawn to this franchise. So let's talk about the 9th one, The Good, the Bad and the Ugly, 1966, and its rating is 8.8. A movie by Sergio Leone with a rating of 8.8 out of 10 is a Hollywood movie released in 1966. The so-called spaghetti westerns told more complex stories with unique styles of filmmaking that were unlike anything audiences had seen before. The Good, the Bad and the Ugly is a definitive entry. So guys, let's talk about the 8th one. It's the Pulp Fiction 1994 and its rating is 8.9. Quentin Tarantino is one of the most popular filmmakers of all time. His unique voice, extensive film knowledge and penchant for mixing hilarious comedy with brutal violence helped him to inspire a generation of filmmakers. Pulp Fiction is regarded by many as his masterpiece, and it's hard to argue with that. He is the most popular filmmaker and best. So let's talk about the 7th one, The Lord of Return of the King 2003, and its rating is 8.9. A movie again from Peter Jackson with a rating of 8.9 out of 10. It earned 114.2 crores. It's a must-to amount, and few people thought adapting J.R.R. Tolkien's epic Lord of the Rings series for the big screen would be possible, but Peter Jackson proved them all wrong. With The Return of the King, Jackson managed to conclude one of the greatest film trilogies of all time in a satisfying way. And the film brings the quest to destroy the One Ring to a big end. While the film gets ridiculed for dragging out its finale, Jackson and his team did a beautiful job bringing it all to a close in this emotional spectacle that features some truly amazing battle sequences. So guys, let's talk about the 6th one, Schindler's List 1993. Its rating is again 8.9. It's no surprise to see Steven Spielberg's name appear on the list of the top rated films of all time. Schindler's List is a harrowing story of the real-life tale of Oskar Schindler and his attempts to save Jewish citizens during the Nazi rule in Germany. While Schindler may be an inspiring hero, the film is most effective as a horrific depiction of the Holocaust. Shot in haunting black and white, Spielberg created a film that will last in the minds of viewers for years to come. So guys, let's talk about the 5th one, 12 Angry Men 1957. Its rating is again 8.9 out of 10. It is a movie by Sidney Lumet. While most of the films on this list are giant epics, 12 Angry Men is by comparison much smaller. However, that does nothing to lessen its impact. The film is set almost entirely inside a juror's room as the 12 men debate a murder case that they have just overseen. With one voice insisting the accused is innocent, the film details the life or death. So let's talk about the 4th one, The Dark Knight 2008. Its rating is 9.0. So let's talk about this. A movie from Christopher Nolan which earned 100.5 crores. Very big amount. Just ahead of 12 Angry Men, which is the oldest movie on this list. The Dark Knight comes in as the newest. The superhero genre might not get a lot of respect from most cinephiles, but Christopher Nolan's second Batman film proved it. The film details Batman's desperate attempt to stop Joker. The film details Batman's desperate attempt to stop Joker from destroying Gotham as he searches for someone to take up the role of the city's protector. The film feels like a crime epic with some amazing set pieces and unpredictable twists. However, the film is most remembered for the late. So let's talk about the third one, The Godfather Part 2, 1974. Its rating is 9.0. The Dark Knight is one of those real examples of how a sequel can actually be a worthwhile film on its own. Of course, the most famous example of this is The Godfather Part 2. It probably seemed like a prosperous idea at the time for Francis Ford Coppola to make a follow-up to his widely acclaimed crime saga, but he proved it was a very good idea. Without Marlon Brando returning for his iconic role, the film tells the story of young Vito Corleone, played by Robert De Niro, who make the role his own. Along with those amazing flashback scenes, the sequel follows Michael's further descent into the world of crime and his complicated relationship with his brother Fredo. So let's talk about the second one, The Godfather. It's Part 1, 1972, and its rating is 9.2. The Godfather Part 2 is one of the most acclaimed films of all time, and still it's not the highest ranked film in that trilogy. That honor goes to the original. This is the story of the Corleone family, an Italian-American mafia family. The film is violent, funny, intense, emotional, and so much more. There are countless quotable lines and unforgettable sequences. It's a very good movie, you should watch it, and it's the best filmmakers of all time. So let's talk about the first one, The Shawshank Redemption, 1994. Its rating is 9.3. It's no surprise that the highest ranked film of all time is also one of the most crowd-pleasing films of all time. You would think that a story set inside a maximum security prison would not have many pleasing moments, but The Shawshank Redemption manages to that. Based on a Stephen King story, the film is told over several years at the titular prison and centers on a friendship between two inmates. The relationship between the two men is one of the most heartwarming friendships ever shown on screen. So that is it for today, guys. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Do watch all the films if you can, and I will see you in the next video. Please save your environment, save animals, save birds. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.